What's up, everybody? Damon here with my good friend Frank, and we are two grown men playing the Pokemon trading card game online, which has just come to iPad. This is it's been available on PC for several years, and you're actually a big fan. You've played a lot of the game.
Yeah, I've played the game. It came to Mac about a year ago,
Gotcha.
PC before then. And when it came to Mac, I was like, oh, that's something fun to add to my iPad or my MacBook Air so I can play around. And now that it's on iPad, I'm like, yay, now I can play it on my iPad. But I can only play it on my iPad if it's 3rd gen or newer or has a Retina display.
We should point out that it doesn't work on iPad 2s. Now, jump us into a quick match here so we can show the game, but basically we'll give you a rundown. The Pokemon trading card game has been around since the video game, since the 90s. And I played the physical game way back when in the day, and then they made the sort of digital version a few years ago, and now that's finally come to iPad. So it's not Pokemon the RPG on your iPad. It's a card battle game, which is actually, as a fan of card battle games like Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone, I can say this is also a good card battle game.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a really nice card battle game. Right now I'm selecting some Pokemon, throwing them on the field. And for anybody who's never seen like the Pokemon trading card game, that didn't play them when they were little kids, the way it works is you have these little energy cards, which allow your Pokemon to do their attacks.
Mm-hmm.
You fight with one Pokemon against one Pokemon, just like in the video game. Or at least like in the video game used to be. Now, of course, the video game can do all kinds of crazy stuff. But one Pokemon versus one Pokemon. And then my little bench space right here that's glowing right now, this is where I can keep 5 additional Pokemon. So in the video game, right, like you can have 6 Pokemon in your party at a time. It's kind of like the idea. Like, these are my Pokemon that are in their Pokeballs. This is my Pokemon that's fighting. And the way that you win the game is when you defeat your opponent's Pokemon, you take one of these 6 prize cards on the side of the field on the lower left. And when you've done that, then yay, you win. And then the way you fight your Pokemon is you attach energies, and then you attack.
And for anyone that has played the PC or Mac version, this is exactly the same, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much entirely the same. There's some slight UI changes. You know, you can play with the cards, because it's a touchscreen. You know, I can move cards, put them on the field and stuff, and that's fun. But mostly it's the exact same. In fact, it's so much the same thing that they actually allow you to transfer all of your content from your PC or Mac version and use it on your iPad.
Which is really nice.
Yeah, and we can actually kind of go look at some of that stuff. So we'll back out of the game. I'll forfeit my game against the computer. Oh, I've lost. Wah, wah, wah. And we'll go to the landing page.
Also want to point out the character art seems really off-brand for Pokemon. Like, the actual card art is straight up Pokemon. But like, the characters don't look anything like the Ash style.
Yeah, you're not
of
going to
Pokemon
see
characters.
Yeah, you're not going to see any of that. Like, if you go into the trainer challenge, this is when you fight against the computer. You can select like an opponent, and all of the opponents, if we go look here, she looks kind of like the creepy girls that you sometimes see in Pokemon, but like everybody else looks like stereotypical like weird high school bullies or little shy.
Just kind of like
characters.
generic Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah,
style
very good.
people.
Like, this first guy, this Zach guy is like the
Zach.
mascot, and like he like leads you through the tutorial and stuff, and you're just like, you look weird and don't match any of the art.
We should point out there is a helpful tutorial that will teach you the game if you're a first-time player.
Yeah, if you're a first-time player, if you don't have an account or anything, the first time you log in, there will be a full tutorial explaining how all of the games works, and it will help you unlock like a pretty decent card base to start with, so you can start building your own decks and customizing. The way that works is if you go to cards, you can amass like this whole little collections tab of all the different cards. The funny thing is the game requires a newer iPad just to run. You can't play it on iPad 2 or whatever.
Right.
But it's still fairly slow. Like,
Yeah,
you would imagine
but
it's a card game. It'd be a little quicker.
Part of that reason is, as you were explaining, is because it doesn't store your card data on the iPad, right?
Yeah, that's another thing is whatever you have here it'll load some of this stuff.
Yeah.
So these are little costume pieces I have for my avatar, and it has to reach up to the cloud to find out what it is because it doesn't store any of that stuff locally.
So that's a strange choice, I think.
Yeah, it's a very kind of odd thing. But yeah, so here are all of my cards that I have, and then if you want to like make a deck and stuff, you can go into filter and you can like, oh, I'm trying to make a water deck. I need to find like my Blastoise or whatever, and it'll go through and arrange, and then of course more loading cards. And to acquire new cards and stuff, you can go to the shop. And I know right off it's like, oh yay, microtransactions. I have to buy the cards. Surprisingly, as of right now, that's not the case. You earn coins in the game, and you use the coins you earned in the game to buy things. But
so no real money exchanged.
No real money transaction, no real money things at all. For here, like these are just like a random box, but instead of cards, it's of weird pants or whatever you can wear for your avatar. So you just hit redeem. I have 92 Poke coins, I guess.
Sure.
And it costs 55. I have 33 left. Just hit confirm, and it gives me my nice little prize. And then I just can go back to that collections thing. And then there it is. Just open it right up. And yay, now I have like Pikachu themed sweat jackets and sunglasses I can wear.
Nice.
You know, and the same thing, it works the same way with cards or with the booster boxes. You can earn them all in game. The fun thing is also if you happen to actually be playing the card game and actually have like a bunch of physical cards.
card game.
Yep. You can use anytime you buy a booster box or a starter box or a pack of cards, they all come with codes, and you can redeem those codes just by going right to the redeem section, and then you can unlock a pack of cards or a starter set or whatever in the game as well.
Nice. Well, viewers, that's a quick walkthrough of the Pokemon trading card game online, available now in the App Store. It's free. If you like Pokemon, if you like card battle games, check it out. And for all of your Poke news, stay tuned, IGN.